Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm really excited because I want to talk to you about my main New Year's intention. So as you guys know, I did a big KonMari kind of decluttering my life last year in the middle of the summer. Yeah, I think it was in the middle of the summer. It was before we bought our house, which was in September, and it changed my life. If you go to my most popular videos, that before and after decluttering video has like almost 400,000 views. It's insanity. I don't know how people get a hold of it. I don't know what they're searching for, but everybody is finding it. And if you want to see a little bit more about what I did last year and the KonMari method and learn more about it, I will link those videos below for you. But what I really learned last year from doing the KonMari method, and the reason that I did it, was because I wanted to really appreciate what I had, and I wanted to be a smarter consumer. I'm the kind of person who always would buy the next thing. You know, I would have the new iPhone, and I would always want to, and it didn't matter how much money I made or how much money I had. Like, I always bought the next thing, and I always wanted to have the latest fashion and the best makeup, and I was always kind of chasing this idea of being enough through material items and material possessions, and I was not in any way a smart consumer. And through that, I just learned that it became an obsession almost, that no matter how much I had, it still wasn't enough. And I ended up basing a lot of my self-worth on that, which was a shock to me. I had no idea that's what was happening. It's not obviously what I intended. I didn't want that. And I knew that I was worth so much more than the items that I possessed, but there was still something about it. It was really based on my possessions. And I just really didn't like that. And I had accumulated the most unbelievable amount of stuff ever. Like, if you saw the before tour of my house, or if you want to go watch that, you see how much stuff I had. It's everywhere. And my makeup collection was absolutely outrageous. Now I have it in one filing cabinet, like that's, you know, this big, next to me. It's still more than a normal person, but I just use what I have. I haven't bought makeup in, like, besides replacing mascara, in like 8 months maybe. And anyway, so I really did it because I wanted to be a smarter consumer, but more than that, everything I owned, I wanted it all to bring me joy, and that's what the KonMari method is all about. I wanted to really enjoy what I had. I was sick of buying the next best thing. I was sick of having to feel like that was what my worth was based around, and that I wasn't enough if I didn't have it. So yeah, I always thought I had to have, you know, everything that was new, everything that was trendy and fashionable, and I just got tired of that, and I didn't want to live that life anymore. And so I wanted to live more minimalist. I wanted to get rid of a lot of my stuff. I wanted everything that I owned to bring me joy. And so the KonMari method, you touch everything that you own, you decide if it brings you joy, and you donate, you give it away. I donated like 88 bags of things, and I had well, I think I had like 88 bags of trash and donation combined. Most of it was donation. I think like 65 bags were donation and the rest was trash. Plus I gave away donated furniture. I got rid of like 65% of my stuff in that KonMari, and I joked with my husband it would normally take me like a month to pack all my stuff to move, and I told him, I said, I can pack this house in 3 to 5 days. And when we bought our house and we moved, I packed the whole house in 3 days. It was amazing. It's so liberating when you aren't bogged down by stuff. And what I couldn't really believe was how much physical weight felt like it had been lifted off of my back, off of my shoulders, when I got rid of all the stuff. I had just been bogged down by stuff, and I didn't even realize how much mental space it was carrying, and I just felt so much lighter and freer. And I just highly recommend it for anyone wanting to declutter their life, declutter themselves physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I definitely recommend doing it with your physical possessions. Even if you're already working on yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, decluttering your physical spaces it's life-changing. It's completely life-changing. So to go along with that, my New Year's intention is heal my relationship with money and finances, to continue to be a better consumer, and to gain perspective on things that I really want, appreciating what I have, things that I need, really to get some perspective on what I really need and what I really want, and even more so being a smart consumer, and to heal that relationship even further with money. And to do that, I am doing, drumroll, a year without stuff. So I am spending a year not buying anything for myself. Now, there are a couple rules here. I am allowed to buy gifts for others, and I am allowed experiences. So I am no like physical possessions, but I'm still allowed to go out to dinner with a friend or with my husband. I'm allowed to go to the movies. I'm allowed to get a massage or get my nails done, but really not excessively. So I'm allowed to do like one personal experience like a massage or like getting my nails done or something like that, up to 2 times a month, but I really want to stick with 1 time. Right now I have nails, but I'm thinking that I'm probably going to take them off because I would have to get those filled at least once a month and maybe twice, which would be my 2 things every month, and I'm not sure I really want to do that. But more what this is for is to not accumulate any more stuff, to not only use what I have, but love, appreciate what I have even further, and to get perspective. Like I told you guys, it's not a punishment, and it's not about saving money. It's not about either of those 2 things, and that's really important for me in approaching this. And I didn't want this to feel like a punishment because it's not. I really just want to gain perspective on money, on finances, on understanding what I truly need and what I truly want. I don't want to be as wasteful. I'm not allowed to buy anything for myself. I'm allowed to buy gifts for other people. I am allowed to do, you know, experiences still within reason. It's not like I'm not going to go crazy or anything like that and be self-indulgent, but I love self-care. So I'm still allowed to do that. And the third is that if I received gift cards for Christmas or for my birthday in February, I am allowed to use those. But if I want something, you know, during the year that's something that I need more than a want, like something like a pair of shoes or a piece of clothing or something like that, it has to be used on that. Like I can't buy anything new. So I'm allowed to use gift cards that I already have. So those are really the 3 things. I'll recap them one more time. This is for myself too. So I am allowed to buy gifts for other people. I'm still allowed personal experiences, and I am allowed to use any gift cards that I already have. So, yeah, that is what I wanted to tell you guys about. And if you want to join me on it, it would be amazing. And if we get enough people involved, I would definitely be interested in creating a community. So if you want to do it, if you know, plan to do it, comment below. And if we get a good amount of us involved, I can create a community around it. But I really love this. I think it's going to change my life completely. And it's really going to help me learn more about myself. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm doing so many amazing things this year. I wrote a book last year that I'm working on getting to you guys right now. I'm also doing my Kundalini yoga teacher training. It starts in January, in a couple weeks here. And I'm also facilitating, you know, women's healing through the Healing Her Collective, which has just been so beautiful. We started January 1st, but you can join whenever you want and hop in on the January content. It's been so amazing. We're talking about beginning with intention, and it's, you know, personal development and self-improvement topics combined with spiritual practices like Kundalini yoga, Kundalini meditations, sunrise yoga, Reiki energy healing, crystals, along with weekly live seminars with me. I just got done with week 2, and we're just diving into some awesome topics and really digging deep and working on our personal healing. And so if you want to be a part of that, the link is below for you to check it out. You can also email me. I would love to have you as part of that. And yeah, that's my New Year's intention. And I would love to hear what your New Year's intentions are. So write them down below. And I know sometimes it'll be challenging for me, but I also think it's going to be amazingly healing. And I think the hardest times will probably just be the first couple months. And I think I'll stop thinking about it. I really think I won't even realize it when I get into it, because I think that the money that I've spent on little things here and there in the past isn't money that needed to be spent. It's things that, you know, will sit and not even be open sometimes, like, I don't know, notebooks or makeup that I won't use for a month or something. So did I really need it? No. So it's really just all about that. I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will be talking to you all really soon. Mwah!